They're in the gate. And they're off. Embellisher toward the outside is away well. Right the Wrong is coming on through. Two Suspect is flashing some speed. Sigsman's not far behind. Epic West for that inside post grabs a forward spot too. So down the back stretch, here's Suspect who comes on through to take over. It's Suspect in front. Right the Wrong second outside. Epic West on inside racing third. Embellisher up to be fourth. Sigsman back into fifth. You go on the outside advancing up into sixth. Conquistador Showdown inside seventh. Apple Empire is eighth. And then down inside's Judge Johnny running along in ninth. Flatten is 10th. Spelling Bee in 11th. And Boss Hugh goes at the back. So round the far turn. Suspect the leader. 3 furlongs to go. Right the Wrong getting closer on the outside. The opening quarter, 22 and 1/5 seconds. Embellisher coming up 3 wide. Epic West under pressure, fourth and in behind. Hugo started to make some progress from the back with Flat in the field. It's the top of the stretch, the half and 45. Suspect turning for home, tenuous lead. Embellisher comes on outside. Here's Embellisher to the front. Embellisher taking over. Suspect tries to battle on. Farther back, flattened down inside, trying to come on late for a share. Hugo's there outside, 100 yards left. Embellisher in front. Suspect keeps on battling, but is second best to Embellisher. Embellisher wins by 1. Suspect second. Hugo third. Flattened fourth. They're in the gate, and they're off. Good beginning for Napoleon's Empire. Come on, Venezuela, driven hard to the front, and Roaring Fork is sent through from that inside post, too, and these two hook up early. Come on, Venezuela, outside, Roaring Fork inside, into the clubhouse, turn together. Darren's Fortune comes away racing third, angles over toward the inside. 4 lengths back to Lagoon. Macaroon racing in fourth in the early stages. Napoleon's Empire's down inside fifth. Then it's home for the weekend. Paint Your Eggs is last early and is already 10 lengths off the lead. The opening quarter, 23 and 3. Roaring Fork wins that early battle and secures control for the backstretch run. Come on, Venezuela, with that forward position, second on the outside. Darren's Fortune is tucked away, third at the rail as they back down this pace. Lagoon Macaroon races up to be fourth, and then it's Napoleon's Empire down inside fifth. Home for the weekend, and goes outside sixth. Paint Your Eggs to the far outside, moves up into seventh. There's a half mile to go. Roaring Fork, 48 and 3/5 for the opening 4 furlongs. Leads by half a length with just outside of 3 furlongs to go. Come on, Venezuela's getting closer on the outside, and here he comes with a bid, and these two match strides once again. Darren's Fortunes right in behind racing third for the final quarter mile. Lagoon Macaroon's under pressure in fourth, so too home for the weekend, making progress though fifth. Napoleon's Empire's back in sixth, top of the stretch. Roaring Fork comes off the turn, puts away Come on Venezuela, but has to fend off Darren's Fortune. Darren's Fortune has worked out a good trip and pounces on the leader with a furlong to go. Darren's Fortune to the front. Roaring Fork gives way back into second. Good battle for third, but not for first as Darren's Fortune scores by 3. Roaring Fork has to settle for second. Paint Your Eggs was third. Lagoon Macaroon was fourth. They're in the gate. And the rough. Hackberry bobbled coming out of the starting gate and is off to the back of the pack. King Theo from mid-pack is away well. El Ahijado is there too. Motagali down toward the hedge is By Me Kendi. So by us the first time, By Me Kendi comes on through to take the lead almost by default. King Theo content to move with that one, but they're not going particularly fast early on. El Ahijado comes on to be third. Mantra's down inside fourth. Motagali comes away fifth. Ana Rock is covered up inside while sixth. Bantu racing 7-3 wide into the clubhouse turn. Moon over Miami drops back to be eighth. Attorney Tim is down inside ninth. Then it's Hell or High Water running along in 10th. Hackberry 11th, and at the back is Where's Oliver. It's about 12 lengths from top to bottom, the opening quarter in 23-3. On to the back stretch they go. By Me Candy and King Theo. Matching strides down the backstretch run. They're in front by 3. Mantra's tracking them from third. Trying to get a little bit closer for the run to the far turn. Motagali advancing in between. El Ahijado is there on the outside, racing fifth. Ana Rock is bottled up inside sixth. 4 lengths to make up from there. Moon over Miami finds a seam and comes on through from between horses. Bantu's finding stride as well while wide. Hell or High Water within 8 lengths of the lead as they round the far turn and race for the top of the stretch. By Me Candy and King Theo head and head for the lead. Mantra pops outside with a bid. Bantu's very wide off the turn. Motagali switches out too. Ana Rock saved every step of ground. Hell or High Water is coming down the crown of the course. There's 1 furlong to go. By Me Candy and King Theo still there and battling into that final eighth of a mile. Moon over Miami's weaving through the pack and switches outside. Mantra's there too. Hell or High Water down to the wire. By Me Candy trying to hold Moon over Miami. Moon over Miami for Bill Mott by a length on the wire. By Me Candy was second. Attorney Tim was third. It's tight for fourth. They're in the gate. And the rough. Slow starts for Bellucci and Norma Jean B. Bell in the City from the outside. Partylicious. Partylicious comes out there to take over the lead and opens up. Bell in the City chasing from second. Spidey Sherrills down inside. Moving up at a third. Madam Overserved is into fourth. Movie Moxie not far behind fifth. A break of 3 back, 2 congratulated in 6. Tough Bird in between while 7th. Norma Jean B down inside 8th. And out sprinted so far is Bellucci. 21-3 was an opening quarter mile. On to the far turn. Partylicious trying to get away from the pack. Opens up a length and a half with 3 furlongs to go. Bell in the City's working harder to keep up in between. Madam Overserved is there. Movie Moxie switches outside, and here she comes now. Spidey strolls in tight toward the rail. Tough Bird congratulated, and Norma Jean B. They're off the turn. Partylicious is still in front, top of the stretch. Movie Moxie straightens out and is coming on now. Madam overserved between them. 1 furlong to go. Partylicious keeps on going. Partylicious at a big price has repelled everybody else. Partylicious 21-1 under the wire. Madam Overserved was second. Movie Moxie flattened out for third, and Norma Jean B was fourth. They're in the gate. And the rough, Diamond Crazy with a good start at mid-pack, but quickly here comes Royal Priority coming on, and Spitefulness is there too. Take Targe Erica on the outside up to be third, and then it's Duplicitous down inside fourth. Royal Priority skitters up the inside to grab the lead, opens up by a length. Spitefulness on the chase, racing second. Take Charge Erica in the clear, running along in third. Duplicitous down inside fourth. 5 back on Feeding Beauty now fifth. Ready for my close-up inside sixth. Diamond Crazy broke on top, but is now back into seventh. Gold Credit is eighth as they chase Royal Priority round the far turn. 21 seconds flat. A wild opening quarter mile for Royal Priority. Here comes Spitefulness on the outside with a challenge. Take Charge Erica, third on the outside. Duplicitous is fourth. Unfading Beauties coming on from fifth. And Gold Credit with a good move on the far turn switches outside. The pace taking its toll on the pacemakers. It's Spitefulness who comes away with the lead. Duplicitous dives down inside. Stopped in behind horses with Diamond Crazy. Far outside Gold Credit trying to come on late. Unfading Beauties there too. Take Charge Erica battles on. Spitefulness is desperate for the wire. Here comes Diamond Crazy. And Diamond Crazy finds a seam late and scores. From off the pace over Spitefulness second, Duplicitous was third, and Gold Credit finished fourth. Number 5, Diamond Crazy first, photo for second. They're in the gate. And they're off. Stumbling at the start was Quinenios as Field Pass veered out soon after that break and tossing the rider Quinenios, who is out of the race. So Field Pass broke outwardly and is out to set the pace now, leads by a length and a quarter. Summer to Remember comes on to be second. Natural Powers down inside third in the early stages. Pixelate comes away fourth. Fenwick Station and Bama Breeze is at the back of the pack. And once again, that riderless horse is Quinenios. So it is Field Pass who takes the field into the first turn. Leads by a length and a half, unopposed so far. Summer to Remember tracking outside of Natural Power. They're together second and third. Pixelate reserved inside while fourth In no hurry is Fenwick Station back in 5th, just ahead of Bama Breeze, who's in 6th for the backstretch run. So it is Field Pass in front, the opening quarter 24 seconds, the half in 48 and 2. 4.5 furlongs to go, and loose on the lead is Field Pass. Field Pass clear by a length and a half with 4 furlongs left. Summer to Remember moves up to be second for that far turn run. Natural Powers down inside third. Pixlate is asked to go now. Fourth and moving up. Fenwick Station coming with a rally too, but has spun out 4 paths off the rail. Bama Breeze is going to try and cut the corner for the run to the top of the stretch. They're going to have to catch Field Pass, though. Field Pass with a 4-length advantage at the quarter pole. And opening at the inside for Bama Breeze. Fenwick Station wide trip around that far turn. Pixelate to Natural Power. 1 furlong to go. Stick is out on Field Pass. Bama Breeze has wandered off the hedge with a final try for the final 16th. Field Pass. Plenty left, though. Still in front by 2. Bama Breeze trying hard. Pixelate third outside. Field Pass goes wire to wire. Wins by a length in the end. Bama Breeze was second. Pixelate was third. And Natural Power was fourth. There is a steward's inquiry concerning the start of the race. A steward's inquiry concerning the start of the race. Number 6, Field Pass first. 1, Bama Breeze second. 4, Pixelate third and 3. Natural Power finished fourth. Hold all tickets. Steward's inquiry. They're in the gate. And the rough. Point to Dunkirk. In a bit tight, Greater Cairo. In a bit tight as well. Uncle Gregory's racing for the lead. Nash Vegas is there too. My Golden Diablo comes up. Cigar Box is in that mix too. Ace Destroyer. And Point to Dunkirk down inside. So down the backstretch, Nash Vegas comes away with the lead. My Golden Diablo right back at it at the inside, and they're head-in-head early on. Uncle Gregory broke on top, but is back into third. And then it's Point to Dunkirk advancing inside fourth. Cigar Box is now fifth. Greater Cairo is running along in sixth. Real Foot wide seventh. Royal Commission down inside, 8th by 2. Ace Destroyer, Nice of Me, KW Captain Flint, and Subdued. Round the far turn, My Golden Diablo rests an arrow lead away from Nash Vegas. Uncle Gregory's hovering to the outside, 3 wide third. Greater Cairo coming on, 4 wide fourth. Point to Dunkirk is there. Real Foot was wide on the far turn, gaining ground nonetheless with Royal Commission. Top of the stretch, My Golden Diablo still in front. My Golden Diablo in front by 2 now. Nash Vegas trying to come on from second. Now Uncle Gregory's up into second. Nash Vegas is back into third. 16th pole. My Golden Diablo trying to fend off Uncle Gregory. Uncle Gregory coming hard after My Golden Diablo. Here's the wire photo. Too tight to tell. Uncle Gregory or My Golden Diablo. Nice of Me in Nash Vegas. They're in the gate. And the rough. Valletta veered out soon after the break. Spiteful Charge took a bit of a bump there. Toward the inside, Union Maiden is racing out after the lead. April in Paris is also showing some speed with Madison Park to the outside. Skycat's not far behind either, and Valletta joins them for that outside post. The scramble is on early as they come for the main track. It is April in Paris on the inside with a narrow lead. Madison Park is right there racing second. Valletta's up and on the pace, 3 wide while third. Union Maiden down inside, advancing into fourth from Skycat fifth. Spiteful Charges racing sixth. Market Rumor moves up inside at a seventh. Irrepressibles mid-pack running along in eighth. Will You Be Mine is down inside ninth. Heavenly Sis moving up inside 10th. Tormenta second to last early on, and Arima's at the back. Moving for the far turn, the quarter, 22 and 3, the half solid, 45. And 2/5 seconds, contested pace onto the far turn, and sharing the lead are April and Paris and Madison Park. Valletta's poised on their outside. Union Maiden's worked out a good trip so far, fourth and right in behind the leaders as they come for the top of the stretch. Spiteful Charge comes wide for the stretch drive. Further back, it's Market Rumor as they come off the turn. Madison Park and April in Paris. Valletta to the attack. Union Maiden in behind. Spiteful Charge down the center of the track. Market Rumor switches outside. Heavenly Sis late in the scene. One furlong to go. It's wide open, and April in Paris is back in front. April in Paris takes the lead, but Union Maiden finding stride at the 16th pole. And on the outside, it's Market Rumor, and down inside, Heavenly Sis. Here's the wire. Union Maiden got it. Union Maiden worked out a good trip to get the job done. Tight for second, Heavenly Sis, April in Paris, then it was Market Rumor. Photo finish. They're in the gate. And the rough in the Wise Dan Stakes. Pretty good start. English B toward the inside is away well. Factor This with his early speed races up. Ritzy AP flashing some speed. Emmaus in behind horses as Consecrate comes in from the outside. Bias the first time. Factor This with company from Ritzy AP. Factor This running off the head shows the way. Ritzy AP keeping the pressure up in second. They go into the clubhouse turn together, and the race is on early for Factor This. Factor This having to work hard to hold on to that lead. Ritzy AP with all sorts of pressure in the opening quarter mile. A break of 2.5 back to Emmaus, who settles in third toward the rail. Then it's Consecrate in fourth. Aquaphobia settles in toward the hedge while fifth. Parlor reserved and gathered in back in seventh. English B is eighth. Just Howard is ninth by 4. And March to the Arch is the trailer. 23 and 4 for the opening quarter to a 47 and 2 half. So it is Factor This in front with a half mile to go. Ritzy AP with that early pressure is still second and outside. Emmaus is covered up inside while third. They're on the far turn. Consecrate is now racing fourth. Aquaphobia fifth and 4 lengths to make up. Parlor started to make some progress, inching forward outside. Now fifth, but 3 wide and moving up. Farther back, it's English B, followed by Just Howard. March to the Arch still trails. They come for the top of the stretch. Factor This, trying to see it out. Here comes Consecrate outside. Emmaus is bottled up in behind horses. Parlor down the center of the course is coming on. Aquaphobia slicing through the pack. Then it's English B and March to the Arch down to the final 16th. Factor This is still in front. Here comes English B bearing down. Parlor's in between, but Factor This is determined. Factor This won it. Factor This had early pressure and then pressured the entire length of the stretch and still won. Holding on over the oncoming English B, and many horses in the photo for third and fourth. Tenderfoot last one. They're in the gate. And the rough. Winning ways a little bit slow for the inside post. Quality Warrior, far outside League of Legends and Hometown is driven on as well. And Erica Lake comes up on through. So Erica Lake up to grab the lead, opens up to lead by 2. Quality Warrior running second at outside. Mountain Air is now third. 10 flats on the move, far outside, moving up from 4th. Yapit is right there too, racing in 5th. Savvy comes away 6th. Winning Ways moves up into 7th outside of Lucky Asset, who's back into 8th. Hometown is 9th and 8 lengths off the lead, a break of 4. Back to League of Legends, followed by Tenderfoot on the outside and Poppy's Prize. The opening quarter, 21 and 2/5 seconds. They round the far turn. And here comes Yalpin on the far outside looking for the lead. Quality Warriors right there too. Mountain Air. Erica Lake gives way toward the inside. 10 flats not far behind. Savvy. Only about 3 lengths to make up there. They're off the turn. They're in the stretch. Yalpin has taken the lead, but Mountain Air's coming on. Here comes Mountain Air coming after Yalpin. These two head in head. 1 furlong to go. They've left Savvy behind in third, who switches inside and tries to come on late. 16th pole. Yalpin digging down. Mountain Air surging shoulder to shoulder. They're brushing right by the 16th pole and all the way to the wire. Yalpin won it. And a hard-fought win it was. Mountain Air was right there the entire step of the way. It's a photo. Savvy and Lucky Asset. They're in the gate and the rough. Some crowding in the middle of the pack. Sabali and Real Man Midnight Joestar all bounced around soon after the break. Contractor Bill, the inside post, races for the lead, comes off the hedge and opens up a length and a quarter. Big Dreaming's going to move up to be second, and Parkland for that outside post comes on to be third. But Contractor Bill shows the way into the clubhouse turn. Big Dreaming up to be second. Carmichael with a good spot down inside. Running along in third. Parkland is now fourth. Here comes Beaver Hat moving up into fifth. Outside of Distorted Moon, who's down inside sixth. The Falcon is wide on that first turn to the backstretch. Running along in seventh, just ahead of Real Man, who's eighth by 2. Cornbird Kingdom is back in ninth. Midnight Joestar and Sabalian at the back. The opening quarter, 24 seconds flat. So it is Contractor Bill. Down the backstretch in front with 4 furlongs to go. Big Dreaming stalking intently on the outside second for that far turn. Carmichael right there too, third and toward the hedge. And then it's Parkland racing fourth, only 3 lengths off the lead. Beaver Hat is fifth, yet to be asked for his best run. And then it's Distorted Moon down inside. The Falcons under pressure while wide. Midnight Joestar fan 5-6 wide by the quarter pole. They're off the turn. They're in the stretch. Contractor Bill confronted by Big Dreaming. Big Dreaming takes the lead outside the 8th pole. Contractor Bill tries to fight back. Carmichael third, switching outside. Parkland fourth. Beaver Hat fifth. Down to the final 16th. Big Dreaming still clear. And pulling away late, Big Dreaming finishing full of runs, going to win by 3 lengths on the wire. Parkland was second, Carmichael was third, Sabalian was fourth, and Midnight Joestar was fifth.